Alright, you guys, so this is going to be a different video than usual. I am very mixed in the feelings, and I kind of want to express them in this video and talk to you guys and try to figure out what to really say, what to really do. And this is, of course, talking about Nintendo Switch 2. Now, if you've been in the streams, you know my opinions about the system. You know how I feel about the pros and the cons. You know how I feel about the games. You know how I feel about the prices of the games, prices of the Switch 2 itself. You know how I feel in general. And I don't know. I am very conflicted, but I want to talk to you guys, get your opinions, and see where everything kind of leads. So in the US, as of right this minute, today was the day that Nintendo did their big old Nintendo Switch 2, and, you know, allowing you to pre-order it. So, I woke up, I didn't do the whole, I think it was like midnight, they did it, or 3 a.m. in the fucking morning, and I was like, I'm not interested in that. I took yesterday to myself, I was tired, things, like, it was just a crazy day, alright? So I took yesterday just to chill, I went to sleep, woke up, felt good. Anyways, so I think I called up a few places. I looked on websites. Walmart has where you can pre-order it. I don't know if it's still up there, but I've heard really bad reputations of, like, yeah, where you'll pre-order them, and what ends up happening is they don't know the quality, the actual amount they'll have, the quantity of amount that they'll have. So then what ends up happening is they'll allow you to pre-order it and then cancel your pre-order, because they just didn't know the amount that they would have access. So in a week to 2 weeks or whenever, they could actually just go ahead and, you know, whatever to your pre-order. So I was like, no, that's a stupid idea. Best Buy didn't have it at the time and would not allow you to pre-order it, specifically mine. Um, let's see, Target had it on their website, but it was sold out. I then was like, okay, fine, whatever. Let's just see what GameStop's up to, because I wasn't sure how to feel or whatnot. I just wanted to see what the options were. Online just seemed like it was already bought out by fucking bots. So I went over there and I called up 3 different GameStops. One was opening at 12, the other one's open at 11, and the other one opened up, I think, at 10. So I called the 10 and 11 one because it just turned 11, and the 10 didn't have any. The one that was, you know, at 11, they said, yes, they have them, but we have a shit ton of people lining up. And I called the other one, and they were like, yes, but we don't know how long we'll have it. So I didn't know really what to do. And so a couple hours go by, and I was like, you know what? I'll call GameStop one more time just to see if they have anything or whatnot. So I called the closest one, which was the one that opened at 11 a.m., and see if they had any still available. They told me the Mario Kart bundle is not available, but the regular edition is. So the one where you don't get nothing and it's just the console itself. And I'm like, okay, how much do you need to put on an order? And they said, to start off with, $50. So I've made the decision. Okay, I've made the executive decision for the channel. All right, I don't know, but the thing is, I like to have options. And the way it was looking was, if I didn't go ahead, I may not have the option going forward until months after, or whatever may actually happen. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel. I'm conflicted. I really am. So I went up there and I did pre-order the fucking system and put $50 down onto it. So we have until June the 5th is whenever it releases. We have June the 5th to decide if we're going to go ahead and get the entire system. We have June the 5th to potentially get the money for it. I put 50 towards it, and I think, let's see, I could maybe put a little bit more towards it, like $30 more. So that's already $80, right? And if you guys want, and this is where it comes into big play, the big decision is, it comes down to, you guys. I don't really like the console. Do I think it's fairly priced? Some people are conflicted by it, but for what they showed off, 400 to 450 was kind of where I was thinking it was going to end up. It was 450. I had a feeling it was going to be 450. Realistically, with tax, it'll be a little bit more, of course, like 530, I think, around here, which is annoying. But all right, I have a pre-order for it. We have time to think about it. We have time to potentially put it up for donations and see if you guys want to put some on it too and see if we can get it. So you can let me know in the comments down below your honest feeling about the system, your honest opinion about it going forward. I want it to have the fucking option to at least say, hey, we have it, like we have the ability to get it on launch, or we don't have, we can decide yes or no. I wanted that from the start. I like having stuff like that. And I'm sorry, currently I have so many mixed feelings on how the industry, not just gaming industry, but just talking about in general, on how pre-orders are going online and how scalpers can scalp the shit out of it and doesn't hardly give you a chance to be able to decide what you want, what you don't want. It puts you into a fucking situation where you're almost into a effect of needing to rush and get it. As soon as you see somewhere have it, go get it before God knows. You don't know when you'll get it. And I hate that feeling. It's fucking bullshit. And I don't agree with it. I wish there was some regulations, better ways to handle it, okay? If it wasn't for GameStop allowing me to put $50 on it and I had to buy it outright, there would be no way. Currently, there would be no freaking way that I could just blow 500, well, 450, but it's going to be 500. But I would not be able to put $500 down on it today. It is what it is. I'm just being realistic. I could put 50, and we got until June 5th to come up with the money to get the full system. So I'm going to kind of leave it up to you guys. I want to know your opinions. I want your thoughts. I want to know what you think, because realistically speaking, we're being 100% honest with one another, all right? There's no bullshit. This ain't no bullshit content. Nintendo, whatever content creator, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not calling anybody out, but if you know, you know, okay? I'm not gonna simp over the goddamn system. I'm gonna tell you the issues with the fucking system. You've already heard me talk about the damn system and what I think is wrong with it. I do think the games are grossly overpriced for $80 fucking dollars. Absolutely. I do not agree. And it has the potential chance, if this works and succeeds, that the gaming industry is going to pick up the $80 tactic and apply that to every other game that is AAA. Okay? I think it's freaking ridiculous. I really do. But one-on-one, content creator to you, to not even content creator, just as a fucking individual. Okay? Genuinely speaking, I would like the Nintendo Switch 2 to create content for you guys. I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in a sense where I was playing with you guys. The individuals that came from Wave 2 and stuck all the way until now. The ones that found me from Nintendo content. Okay? I've enjoyed you guys being here. There are some stupid trolls, there are some stupid people out there, and it's bullshit. But the ones that are really awesome and comes back to the streams whenever we, decide to do whatever, love you guys. And the people that comes in only from the Nintendo, I do wish that you guys would come in more for just Nintendo. But I would be lying if I didn't say I didn't have a great time with you guys. I would be lying if I didn't say, like, oh shit, it was fun doing some of the Nintendo content we did. I love Tears of the Kingdom. I love the Breath of the Wild. I love Zelda, dude. Zelda, amazing. Kirby, the Forgotten Land, enjoyed the hell out of it. All right, absolutely did. But as a person, I guess you would say, as someone that would be just buying it for the sense of buying it, I'm sorry, I wouldn't do it. But as a content creator and wanting to do stuff with you guys in the future, that is something I'm thinking in my brain. That is something I would like to continue to do with you guys. And I hope that makes sense. I know some people will probably think I'm contradicting the fuck out of myself, and I'm not trying to. I'm just seeing it as two different routes, two different perspectives. I'm seeing it as me, and I see it as stuff for the channel. And when you do it that way, it's hard to really kind of specifically see what's going on. You know, like, I don't want it in one way because I don't agree with all the shit. I do want it because I know it would be really cool to do on the channel and spend time with you guys. And it is what it is. It's the new thing. People's gonna be excited no matter what. And it would be cool to be a part of that discussion. I wanted to do that with the PS5 originally, but they didn't have any pre-orders. I can admit I appreciate what my brother did. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be playing some of the PlayStation 5 games that we have in the past. Absolutely. I still don't agree with Sony's bullshit sometimes, a lot of times. But this is something that I decided this morning. I had, you know, I had the ability to do so. I had the extra $50 to just put on this pre-order. So my big thing is, I just want to hear your guys' opinions. And that's really the biggest thing. It would mean the world to me for you guys to say how you feel. If we do take this route, I can admit it's going to have to be just like we've always talked about with everything. Every little bit that comes from you guys, no matter if it's donations, no matter if it's the actual gifting out memberships or buying memberships, it goes all back to the channel. Every little bit right now, if we decide this path, be going towards the Nintendo Switch 2, and if we decide this, and if we get the money all up front, I'll do it day one or possibly the midnight release if they have one at my GameStop. I have no idea. Or the day of the technical release. But it's going to have to come from you guys just like everything else has. And I want to say to the individuals that has helped us throughout this entire venture, no matter if it's talking about helping out with games, hardware, no matter if it's talking about green screens, no matter what it is, I just want to say thank you because you've made this honestly very possible to do all the different things that we have been doing. And this is the big reason why I did kind of push forward to potentially do something for the Switch 2. Because I'm looking at it at that perspective. I know a good portion of you guys came from Mario Kart and some of the other stuff that we did with Nintendo. And I know some of you guys were not a part of this when I just wasn't doing Nintendo content. But I will say, I don't want Nintendo to be the end all be all to the content, but I do want to be able to do stuff with you guys. I do want to be a part of the discussion whenever it comes to Nintendo Switch 2. So, I'm really going to leave it up to you guys, alright? I have it pre-ordered. We got until June the freaking 5th, alright? Realistically speaking, I'm not going to really count the tax, alright? It's $450. I have 50 on it right now, so that's 400. I think I can probably do 30 more in a little while, so that would be leaving us at $370 that we would need to put up front for the Nintendo Switch 2. So, because that would be, yeah, I think 370 would be what I would need. I'm not going to really count tax right this minute. I'm just going to say that's what I need, ballpark. I'm not going to worry about Mario Kart right this minute. Let's just talk about getting the Nintendo Switch 2. See what you guys think. I'll put up a donation goal. I'll hear the feedback on this from this video. So please voice your opinion. That's what I need right now. And try to help me decide. Because I genuinely, I'm conflicted as fuck. Like, I am super conflicted. I don't know. I've never been in this situation before. And I need a little bit of help of trying to figure this shit out. So let me know and just tell me what you feel. Tell me how you feel about this. We have it technically here. It's got $50 on it so far. Anyways, that's kind of the venture that I had today, is trying to figure out if we can even pre-order this bastard. I was able to get it pre-ordered, and now we just gotta decide. I do like being in this position, because I'm not bought into it fully, but it's here if I want to continue it. It's the perfect part. And the $50, just say if I want to. I did it from GameStop. Just say even if the day comes and we don't get it, I can take that $50 and I can put it towards some other game. All right, I could look at like a PlayStation game, maybe like I could look at fucking Astrobot and see how much that is, and put the $50 on that or some shit and do Astrobot. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But please let me know your opinions. All right. In any case or scenario, just want to say thank you to all the members. Thank you to everybody that has helped out throughout the last couple of years. Thank you for everybody joining in to the streams. Later today, we will be streaming. I don't know what we're going to stream yet. Too many freaking games. Okay? We have things, Oblivion, fucking Danganronpa, shit, Croc, Legends of Gobos. So, I don't know. But I need some help here. I need some help figuring out what the fuck to do. Anyways, that's it for now, and can't wait to see what you guys got to say. All right, this is different. This is weird, and I don't know, man. See how it kind of goes. All right. Anyways, peace out, you guys.